Right, so I guess the next big set of questions are, do we want to try to start implementing this tonight, or wait till tomorrow morning?
I know I can't really do any infiltration except in the morning, so...
Well,
You guys could start tonight.
Yeah.
Ode,
What was that?
we could do stuff tonight.
Right, I'm bright and chipper.
If you're willing, I could give you something that can possibly make you do better, especially now that I've got this back, and pull up the Heart of Chaos. But you might proc as magical, so it's up to you guys whether or not you want it. As long as you use it when there's not Weaves Guard around, you should be fine.
I could also make you more stealthy. One of you.
I can make the other one more stealthy with that enhance ability spell.
I can also mask your auras if we're just burning everything.
Well, might as well, because you guys are going to sleep after this. And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
we're
that's
going to
true.
sleep during the day.
Alright, give me my character sheet.
There you go.
Pass me my character sheet.
Yeah, because if he's able to
cracks
pass
his
for auras, then
knuckles
I'm pretty
and-
sure I could do pass without trace.
That would be so useful.
Yeah.
I will
Pass without trace and enhanceability, we'd be like shadows.
The
And,
primary
a luck
one that
point.
you have to mask though is Ode. I'm not really going to test very much.
Oh shit, does enhance ability upcast?
I don't think so, no. It's...
No.
Damn. So that'd be fucking great.
Wait, enhanceability, it literally says when you cast it at a higher level, you can get more.
Oh! You can? Oh, never mind.
Wait,
I thought
really?
I thought it was just a static, like, you could only do it to one. Never mind, I was fucking
you're
wrong.
right.
Never mind, I can get you guys both with Cat's Grace.
Oh wait, Cat's Race is also like that?
Cat's Grace
Yeah.
is the dex one.
Yeah, it just gives them advantage on
Oh,
dex
well then how
checks.
about you do that and I'll do the magic aura.
I like the idea that Ode only now finally has Cat's Grace.
Although I will
No,
say,
I mean,
for
we
this
can-
spell,
we
Ode, I'm
can
gonna
jump
need
from
to steal
20
more of
feet
your
up and
fur.
we're fine, so...
Oh my god.
Yeah, and all of this, and Kezia still can't see in the dark. Does anyone have dark vision?
Oh, I don't have that spell, unfortunately.
I don't have
Hey,
that spell.
David, you know how you and I both agreed that dark vision was the most useless
No!
spell?
No! We're committing to this one.
So I
I don't
can't have
have
it
light.
back.
Nope.
Okay, good. Cool.
I will say, for my spell, Ode, I will need to steal a bit more of your fur.
Just a freak.
I know it's weird.
Oh,
spell-
sorry. I was just regretting having made this deal that dark vision was the most useless spell.
And I don't have second level spells yet, so... I was
Regret a
gonna take it,
year
but-
later.
As Ode gets that 1,000-yard stare, why the fuck didn't I learn Dark Vision? Marge is gonna pop up behind her, just pluck 2 random hairs out of her.
Perfect. I
You
think
grab
she-
your whiskers, her balance is all off.
The interesting thing about dark vision is it actually doesn't affect stealth. The only thing it would affect is if I need to make a perception check or an attack roll.
Okay.
So let's just not get into attacks, and I'll leave you to perceive.
Oh, I can make you more perceptive as well if you would like.
This is the danger of giving the cleric and the bard
Fuck it.
and just saying only the rogue and monk need to act. You can burn everything to make them superhumans.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
I
casting...
can also give them all my bardic inspiration.
I'm going to... I hate this. They last 10 minutes, so you better hope that you find something fast.
Okay, so I give you guys a veritable... I just give you a baker's dozen of pastries that you can gorge yourselves on, and it will imbue you with Arcanist Magic Aura and Enhanceability. And what do you want? What would you like enhanced? Would you like to see better? He's already giving you Dexterity. Oh, I can see myself very close. That's weird.
Yes, you're using the camera that's right there.
Here, look. What would you like?
I guess we could both see better.
Okay, then I will give you
Oh wait, you already used your
Owls.
third level slot.
Wisdom. What do you mean?
Yes, to use.
We rested from last time.
Oh yeah, you have 2 third level slots. Wait, no!
I have
do
3.
2 now! I also have 2 third level slots now.
So, you guys,
Yes.
you are now more perceptive and dexterous, and you do not show up as magical.
Yep. As they're
Right,
chowing down.
And is that for all night? I don't know how long we'll be out.
The
up to an hour.
Enhance ability is an hour, so we'll wait to cast that right before you guys leave. And then the Nostalgia Magic Hour lasts for 24 hours, so you guys are cool on that.
Yeah, as you guys are chowing down, Byron's gonna come up with the 2 cat hairs and like tickle under your noses, make you sneeze, and enhance your ability.
Okay, I can never let this happen again. You've turned them into... they're too good now. Look at them.
There's still more, and then Byron will be like, "Alright, you guys are done eating?"
4 natural ones.
He will pull out...
That doesn't matter for you.
Byron's gonna pull out the Heart of Chaos, put it up to... Oh, who wants to go first? This spell is a little bit, experimental, but who would like to go first? Byron will put the Heart of Chaos in between Kezia's eyes. You'll see his eyes briefly become entire nebulas, and you see Dunamantic magic flow through him into Kezia, and you see her form shimmer for a moment, and her eyes glaze over for a moment before he plucks it off, and she is given a mote of inspiration.
You know how sometimes you feel really cold all of a sudden, and you don't know why? That's what that felt like.
Cool! Oh, your turn! And he'll do the same thing to Ode.
Ode kind of comments like, "Oh, I still don't know how you got these powers, but
What is this?
seem like they're coming in handy."
Yeah, it's great. Oh, also, this one only lasts for the next 10 minutes, but hey, you girls are great.
Okay.
And you're going to do awesome and give you guys both a bardic inspiration.
So wait, is it a mode of possibility that you gave us?
Yes.
How
both
long
of
does
you,
that last?
An hour. Both of you guys have a luck point, essentially.
You guys can do anything you want in an hour, alright?
You have advantage on perception, stealth, and you have a reroll if you need it, and inspiration.
And a plus 10 to stealth if you guys use Pass Without a Trace.
And you're immune to
What's
magic
your
detection.
speed?
Huh?
Me? 45.
Okay,
this is
I'm gonna end up
fucking
casting
great.
Longstrider myself too after all of that.
Cool.
Just might as well have the same speed.
You guys are fucking yoked up on magic right now.
You guys are gonna crash hard in a few minutes.
Oh, by the way, haste.
I like, and then Nico
Fuck
realizes
you.
that the magical aura thing has a range on it, and we go out and like a million dogs attack us.
Oh, Jesus.
Just immediately, just every dog within like a 5-mile radius starts barking his head off.
We are glowing.
Alright, so
Dogs in Fall
do we
Dawn
want to
are
just
barking.
head out and Kezia, you can lead the way?
Yep, let's go.
Okay, here, boys, give us that magic juice.
Oh, for sure.
Byron, you need to put this back after we leave. And then I give him the little bell, and so that way, if it ever the window's open and it's not us, you guys will know.
What?
It's an alarm system. Just go with it.
It's a foot.
And out the door!
I give you guys a
Oh,
pretzel on
and,
this.
and Morak and Sunny, or Morak and RT, you should go back to our hotel. So
Actually,
we actually have our own hotel.
Yep.
Zeka, are you a light sleeper? Because I'm pretty heavy. I don't think this tiny ass bell is gonna wake me up to shit.
Why do you have to
Is this
shit?
after the curfew, David?
Well, when you have a lot
What
of
time do you
alcohol-
guys leave?
I don't know, what time was your performance?
Let's go with 6 or 7.
Then it's
Yeah, because
probably
his
like
performance had to have
8
ended before whatever curfew.
1 second, let me just see.
Which I feel like it would have ended. It's probably an hour-long performance since it's the Odyssey minimum. So
1 moment. I just need to see where. Okay, the curfew begins at 8 o'clock, so you guys would probably be heading out about the time it begins.
Cool. So out and then up roofs, I'm guessing.
Okay, as soon as we leave, I'll cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So we're gonna zip through town, I guess.
Roll stealth. You have plus 10 and advantage
And the bardic inspiration.
and bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
you might as well use that at the beginning, because it's
Yeah.
only 10 minutes.
And advantage.
which he'll.
Alrighty!
Oh yeah, I should probably put my bardic inspiration information in there.
So,
You guys get to add a D8.
so just on top of that, if you want, so it's actually 37 and 39 if you guys want to add a D8.
Look, let's add the D8 there.
What if we have to do like an acrobatics roll?
Okay. That's
It only lasts 10 minutes.
But, I mean,
They said
pretty
they
much-
were going to go onto the roofs,
Oh,
though,
that's true.
so...
Aren't we on the roofs?
Yeah.
Have us do an acrobatics.
Oh, I was gonna have you roll an acrobatics. I just wanted to see if you would burn it first on that. Yes, so 37 and 39, you both fade from existence. Roll acrobatics. You guys have advantage and that bardic inspiration still, and the luck points.
We're just like, where did they go?
Holy fuck.
Oh, you beat me.
Yeah, but the bardic inspirations, don't forget.
You don't need it.
Maybe
Yeah.
not, but it will only last
If
10.
we have to roll.
Can we always do this?
No, absolutely
I mean,
not.
It did take us burning 2 second level spells and a 3rd level spell.
I
And you know what?
Two
Now the
levels.
Weave Guard are gonna rush you two for your hubris in
Yeah.
making 2 demigods of stealth.
2
This is
demigods
fun.
of
And we also roll
general
well.
recon.
Yes.
I mean, an 18 and a 19. And then a 19 and
They're
a
just
natural
gods of
20.
reconnaissance right
Yeah.
They really are.
I
They're fucking Loki.
okay.
now. Yeah.
Take the reins. What do you guys want to do? You guys fucking. You guys get to be the DM for right now. Here's what you do. You walk outside, and then you don't get caught no matter what you do, and you get to get up whatever building you want to in as cool a fashion as you like. Go ahead.
Bastion?
Zoot 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 zoot! You're like a fucking Star Trek teleporter. You just appear up there. But as you guys make your way throughout...
Wait, so this is the bastion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not depicted, but like those aid tents, the first aid type deal, that was kind of what I was going for with this section over here.
Okay.
Okay, that's like, I think. I was envisioning more than one tent.
It is, there's a limit to what you can do.
Okay, I will kind of like thieves can't speak to Kezia and ask her like what these craters are.
Does Kezia know?
Roll history, you have advantage. But yeah, while you roll that, as you guys are moving along, you immediately see, like, throughout the city, particularly the market district, which is close to where you were, what was very lively during the day. And Kezia, you remember even when you were here a few years ago, more lively during the night. It is deserted. You see, like, a handful of militia guards doing patrols and moving around. And make a perception check. You guys have advantage.
As she asked that though, I said, no, I didn't really ever look into what those were.
But are they new since
Oh, wait.
last time or not?
I'm good.
Okay, with those perception checks...
Oh, and I feel like we also do some cool moves of like seeing the guards, but like from really far away and effectively hiding in an alley and go by. But also it doesn't slow us down because we're invisible.
Hell...
The guard patrols because they have fire and torchlight.
Okay. With this, unfortunately, with those perceptions, you're
Oh,
just...
wait.
Bardic inspiration?
17.
Wait, okay, fine, me too. Might as well. No.
Unfortunately, by a single... You know what? Fuck it. High or low?
Hi, am I low? I never get those ones.
Unfortunately, just by the skin of your teeth, you notice that you don't see a whole lot of weave-scarred patrols out tonight, anyway. You don't know whether they're up in the slums area like they were being suggested, whether they're maybe just kind of manning the bastion after the attacks, or whatever. But you guys just don't see a whole lot of them.
Okay,
That's so amazing when both groups have high stealth and like average perception. So we're both stealthing around each other.
But yeah, as you guys make it towards the bastion, you are not going to get caught. So just how does this all look? You guys are just dashing around the roofs.
Well, I'm guessing we're dashing until we get to the open spaces. And then we probably go through the tent city, because it probably hides us a little bit better than just walking through open territory. I think.
That all makes sense to me. Merritt, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I kind of want to like understand. So it looks like there's a wall around it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know, like, are we able to go over inside the wall? Or do we want to go inside the building? Like, how infiltrating are we?
Yeah, I will get to that in just a moment. Just remind me in a second. But yeah, as you guys get to, you eventually see this kind of open section of just town, kind of the promenade area. And before it, you see what amounts to just this massive just cluster of a whole bunch of tents and like aid stations set up near to the bastion, but not quite next to it. Here you see a little bit more in the way of Weavescarred, but even then, it's more of... It kind of just looks like civilians with, like, almost like Red Cross-looking armbands with their symbol on the bands. And there's a bit of activity there, but, again, kind of reduced. As you pass through, if you're going to try to sneak through, you do see... You see some of the tents are open, some are closed, and every now and again you pass by and you see just this person who just has this magical effect that was just clearly applied to them that has been disrupting them. Similar-ish to Zeka's, but more of like their arm has turned to like living wood, stuff like that. And you see a handful of Weavescarred, or at least like a Weavescarred affiliate people kind of around them and like basically doing, like, reflex tests, just kind of general, like, basic medical, like, testing on them, and others just taking down a whole lot of notes. Do you get close enough to listen in, or...?
Yeah, I think so. I kind of look at Ode and, like, gesture, like...
She just nods at you, like, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Roll...
And David, you said that they're wearing some sort of insignia that, like, says they're the Red Cross people. Are they wearing, like, a Weavescarred insignia? Or, like, what we would interpret as, like, a medical insignia?
Very clearly Weavescarred. 1 second.
Okay.
This symbol to be specific.
Okay.
You guys, I imagine, split off so you can get a little closer while Kezia kind of investigates this. As you kind of peer to listen, you have this half moment of just kind of, no, I need to focus... But then you just start hearing some of the questions. As you listen in, the questions turn to... It's a lot less about the condition and a lot more just about when was this? When were you affected? Who did this? Do you have a name? You notice a pattern in the questions that it seems a lot more focused on identifying whoever caused this, as opposed to how is this affecting you. You also see them affix kind of a metal band to the patient. It's just it's a male human just with his arm like this. Just looks like a generic-ish peasant. You see them kind of affix a metal band around the arm for just a moment. Roll Arcana. You don't think you notice anything. You see them kind of attach that. The arm goes limp for a second and then just continues to move, and then they remove it and then take a few things down. Mary, would you like to, while you're in the camp, look for anything, or in like the kind of aid tent camp, look for anything while Kezia's doing this?
I guess if Kezia went to one camp to like to a patient, could I have like gone to another tent, see if
yeah, absolutely.
Like, there was a similar kind of patient deal going on?
Absolutely. Make a perception check.
Haha. I'm rolling well today.
As you look around, you see Kezia break off for just a moment to investigate tent, and you continue moving forward, but then you see a guard actually coming down towards you. They have not seen you yet, and you're just like, oh shit. And you duck into one of the tents just to kind of break line of sight on them for just a moment. And as you do, you see actually a gurney, a table. You see someone kind of like laid on top of a table and seemingly asleep or unconscious on it. And as you look around, you do see, like, medical, like, tools and instruments on here. You see chemicals, like, just nearby and along the, just kind of on, like, associated tables as well.
Okay. Is there anything that would stand out to me as, like, I know we said that Ode got her medicine proficiency from having to, like, kind of help care for people in her commie growing up. So is there anything that stands out to me as, like, Leaves Guard specific, or is it all kind of, like, pinchy things and gauze?
Make a medicine check. You have advantage because of your background in this.
Oh, well. It had to average out a bit.
Alrighty. Well, with that, it's a lot of just pinchy things and gauze. You see the chemicals, but they either... You just, while you're sneaking through, you just aren't paying, like, a huge amount of attention because you're just trying to move to make sure you don't get caught. You do see as... Yes?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, continue.
I was just gonna say, and I would also, like, want to make sure that the person in the tent with me is, like, alive.
As you get over to them, you actually see that they are not.
Oh.
And as you kind of take a quick look over the body, you see kind of their, like, chest is there. Like, there is a sheet that if you pull back, you see, like, there is clear signs of, like, just magic, like, scarring across their body. Kind of like the Inquisitor that you fought on Faldarin. Not as severe, but just kind of that general, like, here is just bouts of magic that were clearly affecting them and harming them across their chest. And you see just, like, different incisions, different, like, pokes and prods. You see, like, needles and such, like, on the table that were just set aside. And, like, still have not yet been cleaned. And with your perception, you actually see across the silhouette, like, two people just outside just talking about it. Presumably, like, they were the people tending to this person.
Ooh, can I listen in?
Make another perception check. Yeah, you can. Make another perception check.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, as you kind of just go through, you try to listen in, but you get, like, snippets of the conversation, and it just seems like...
Yeah, I feel like if Ode hears them, she'll, like, crouch down to the ground and just try to listen, but, like, make sure that she's not creating a silhouette intentional.
Yeah, like, they're discussing, and one of them says something to the effect of, unfortunately, the stimulant just wasn't enough. And you see them, like, the silhouette of them both smoking a cigarette, then throw it down to the ground and, like, stamp it out with their feet and begin to turn to kind of re-enter the tent. So you feel like you just kind of gotta go.
Yeah, Ode will, like, duck out of the other side.
Sounds perfect. And I would say after that, at this point, you and Kezia both meet up again, kind of more on the edge of where this kind of tent camp is. You both find a bush that you want to sneak in, but you find that you both got there at the same time.
We preemptively agreed on a bush.
Oh, of course. And as you guys kind of have a look over it, I'm going to deeply regret this question. What is the vertical jumping height rules, Carson?
I don't remember them.
Can you
my
pull them up?
Climbing speed.
Son
I
of
have
a...
a climbing speed, and my plan was to boost Kezia up.
Not even a
like,
small issue. You guys could eat. Like I said, it's about, like, 13
Yeah,
or
it's
so
like 6
feet
feet
high,
tall.
but you
Yeah,
guys
I
can
could probably,
easily.
like, wrap onto her and ride, like, and just be piggybacking each other.
Yeah,
You turn
Ode's like
Kezia
6
into a
feet tall, and
backpack.
Kezia weighs less than
Nice.
30 pounds.
Yeah, you guys feel incredibly confident you can get over it. It'd be more about just making sure none of the guards see you. And as you get to this point, you see the guys manning the kind of guard post, little watchtower type deal. They're looking out. From this distance, they look more attentive than you'd expect. Probably something relating to that wizard attack you guys got told about on the way in. Just something happened recently, so they're more on guard. They also look more like... They're not like the guys manning the aid station. These kind of look more like the fighty boys that you dealt with in the Nastaran Temple.
And how tall is the wall? How tall is the
13 feet.
Oh yeah, we can drop from that easy too.
You guys can. It's more of there's a barrier to getting over it without getting seen, but it's also night. Ode can easily get over it, and you can backpack her. So
They also have.
Okay, so do we just
essentially a
like do that when the
plus
guards
15
aren't
to
looking? Do we need to
stealth.
roll?
Just roll a d20 both. Ode, roll a d20 with advantage. This is basically since Kezia's going to be kind of on your back, you're going to be the one to pick like the go moment.
So would that be a stealth roll?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I said d20.
That's fair.
Because then they don't get a plus 10 to it.
Damn it.
But you already locked it in, buddy.
Alright, so with a 33...
They are
You see
invulnerable.
two of the guards, two of the mean looking ones, the ones that you get the feeling have like weapons that could one shot you if you went against them. Say, hey, what's that over there? And then
Oh wait,
immediately,
can we like make it even cooler? Like Ode like pulls out one of her darts and then like
A rock.
makes it
A rock.
rustle. Oh yeah.
hell
One of her-
yeah!
And like makes it rustle like kind of far in the opposite direction.
Nah, fuck Far Cry. This is some
I like
Hitman
that.
shit.
I feel like Owen pulls out a dart and looks to Kezia like, I'm so smart, and Kezia's like, no, and then hands her a rock.
Incredible. One of Kezia's trademark throwing rocks.
Normally Bailey's when he checks him though.
But yeah, you see like a few of the guards. You see actually the minute that there's a rustle, like they actually kind of like rush over there. Like they seem their attendance is their downfall because they thought they saw something and they kind of rushed over to look at the distraction. It's like in Far Cry. But you guys are easily.
Piggybacking Ode?
Yeah. Well, I can hide behind a person, so I can't imagine I wouldn't be able to.
No, I just love it. I feel like Ode's like climbing, like, this isn't as weird as I thought it'd be. Okay, so I'm gonna say, not only would the 13-foot fall fine, but I'm pretty sure Cat's Grace is like
You can drop 20
it's
feet
hella
from
extra fine, and also I've got slow fall. Not slow fall. Yeah, I've got slow fall.
Oh, do you make a point of jumping into their bottomless pit and you just climb out of it fine?
Yeah. Anyway, so we get down and I let Kezia off my back and gesture for her to get.
Just
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We're doing great, guys.
Yeah, you guys got inside handily. And you as far as you can tell, literally no one has picked up anything.
Yeah, and Ode kind of makes like a motion of like, yeah, I'm so good at climbing.
Okay.
Yeah, this building's about 3 stories, so it would take this one would require an acrobatics check, but with your guys' shenanigans tonight, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
So got it.
So I guess I would, before starting the climb, I would see if there's like an open window.
Yeah.
Probably not, but
Make a perception check.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Nice.
On this, it takes you a bit of moving, but on kind of the northwestern side towards the back end, you actually do see a very small, like a very small window just open at the top. On the second floor.
Can you say that it's a Kezia-sized window and that Ode couldn't fit in it, but there's an Ode-sized window, like 2 windows over?
Yes, 100%. No, wait. You see a window perfectly sized for Ode, and then 2 over, you see a Kezia-sized air vent.
Oh, yes.
David, do not give us the option of going in through the air vents.
Too late. I've already done it, and I'm committed to this.
You gotta commit to the
Perfect.
bit.
And then you wanted an acrobatics check for climbing
Commit
into
to the
the air
bit,
vent.
baby.
Yes. Both of you both have advantage.
Okay. Whew, I was nervous about that one.
I'm kind of nervous.
Wait, how are you climbing? Are you on my back?
This one, I think Kezia is just going to be doing solo because it's for a different area. Otherwise, she'd be shimmying. Fucking... Unbelievable.
25?
With both of those... Yeah. Okay.
We roll well when it matters.
is
I-
not for perception checks. We're not going to get any information. We can just stealth through the entire thing.
Okay, I know how this is. Ode, you immediately look around and you think, wait a minute, this is a Cerulean Eye Monastery. Or at least it was. They're not all made the same, but there's a bit of unity to their structure in the sense of it's a building designed by monks for monks. There's a lot of hidden little like, what's it called in, like, climbing? Like, where it places you can grab?
Handhold?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
little handholds all over the spot
Ramps.
because it's perfect
Yeah,
way to
sure.
use and let the monks train. So it takes you a minute to look around, but eventually you just, you, like, see it and it's just like, there, and you just, in your mind, build the perfect path up and are just, like, just flipping and just side shuffling all around until you are right at the window.
I feel like Ode like it mentally is like, oh, here's where the handholds are, and then like turns to Kezia to try to
He's
explain
already
it
up.
to her, and Kezia's like, by the vent. Like,
Meanwhile, with Kezia, you haven't ever gone. You tried to get in here once and you were caught.
Yeah.
That's burnt into your memory. So instead, you decide nothing crazy. But you do see a little, you do see a little pipe on the side, and you just start shimmying up, and you actually see like as you get towards the top, while Ode is planning out her kick-ass parkour path. You see eventually the pipe at the top. It starts to lean back. It starts to tip.
With my 30 pounds.
Yes, it's not a strong pipe. But luckily, your second rock, you see the loose screw that's coming loose. You whip it at it, and it goes right back in.
Excellent.
I like Brenda's better if she screws it back in rather than
Oh.
throws a rock at the screw. But
You know what?
I
No,
like the way
Kezia
you
screws
think
it back in. That's much better. I didn't hear that.
No, the rock has a sharp point that kind of looks like a flathead, and she uses that to screw it.
Ah,
back.
Swiss Army rock.
Yes, it's a
What
Swiss
is
Army
that for
rock.
There's a reason I didn't give that one to Ode earlier.
But as you get up there, you are Ode. You are both at the second story at kind of the edge of the building. Ode, you can see into a window. Kezia into an air vent.
I'll let Kezia go in that air vent.
Okay, into the air vent, I suppose.
All right, make a sleight of hand check using your Swiss Army rock.
Can I use my thieves tools?
That's your Swiss Army rock.
Okay. Advantage, because it's dex.
I just like literally everything she does. She just hits it with a rock, and she hopes it goes well.
20, I guess.
I mean, it's a vent. It's not that tricky to get out. It's just more slow than anything else, but you realize as you're about to finish the very last one, you're like, wait, I don't want to unscrew this. Otherwise, it's just going to fucking fall to the ground. And you just push it aside and clamber right in, and you feel pretty good about it.
I kind of close it behind me just a little bit. Like, just so it looks like it's closed
Nice.
from a distance. Try to.
Sorry, can you repeat that? It cut out for just a second.
Oh, I like kind of like twist it behind me so that it kind of looks like it's closed from like if you're looking at it from a distance.
Gotcha. Oh, handily, easily done.
And then into the vents I go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And Ode, are you at the mirror? Or you are?
Window? Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
waiting for Kezia to open the window. I feel like Ode like does this thing where she like extends one of her cat's paws, cat's like claw nail things, and then like looks at the window, and it's just one that you open from the inside, and there's no way to open it. So just gotta wait patiently for Kezia.
Ode, make one more perception check.
Okay,
You have advantage.
perfect.
Yay.
As you look in, it kind of looks like you're looking into an office. You see, like, a pretty large wooden desk just kind of at the end towards, like, right outside. Like, if you were to open the window, you would be able to pretty much sit right at the desk. You see a few, like, what looks like filing cabinets, and you just see this kind of metal-looking cube sitting on the desk. Just kind of sitting there. It looks a little odd, but also it's night and just kind of looking in through the window. It just gets a little distorted, so it just looks... You see it there.
Okay.
Okay.
What the heck is falling?
Kezia. That's you kicking around all the vents.
Yeah, seriously. So I guess I just go in through the vents. Ode wasn't able to get into the window, so I'll just see if I can get.
I mean, I guess I didn't even really try, honestly. I was just kind of assuming he would come open it for me.
Like, it's very much like you're right. It's not meant to be open from the outside. You could maybe try to, like, use a claw and, like, cut a hole in it.
Yeah, I'll just get it.
Or wait for Kezia. Like, either one is fine.
I will just shimmy my way through until I get to what looks like the area to get to her window. And, like, listen, make sure there's no one around, and then drop.
Roll perception.
20!
Nice.
Let me see.
No cool shit.
Kezia, roll a d4 for me.
Yes, sir.
Knob.
3!
Control pitch.
You actually look in, and after a little more shimming, you do see just kind of a very small, like, little vent for you to look in, and you see that same office that Ode was looking into, that wooden desk, that small box just sitting on the front of it, and just a handful of filing cabinets and bookshelves throughout.
Cool. No one's there?
Not that you can see. But you feel pretty confident that there is no one in the room if you want to drop down.
Yeah, then I can drop down quietly because I got Cat's Grace.
Yes, you can. And you see... Well, you don't see immediately, but Ode, you see Kezia drop in from the vent.
Okay, I, like, tap very, very lightly on the...
I will go and I will open the window.
Okay.
But first, what's in the box? No. Window first.
Okay, I come in through the window and I point out the box.
Okay.
And then, is there any other doors or exits to the place?
In here there is one door in, one door out.
Is it the same door?
Is it the same?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. My brain went like, is it an entry and an exit door, like at a kitchen?
Sorry, no. The door at the end of the room, you can come and you can go from it, but there's no other doors in. Sorry, I don't know why I phrased it so weirdly.
There's just one door.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not having a great day with that right now.
And then just the window and the vent is the other two escape routes.
Yes.
Gotcha. I kind of point towards the door and I like motion to my ear, and then point towards Ode.
Okay, I'll go listen at the door while she investigates the box.
Okay. As you go over to the box, you see immediately just these strange markings all across it. Roll intelligence.
Yes, sir.
Roll intelligence and then roll history.
Oh, shoot.
Not gonna be good. Intelligence. And...
Ode listens at the door and remembers that I have
Oh.
shadow step. I could have just gotten into the window.
Oh, that's great. Brenna, with that... Okay.
I think that's 2 4s.
That is, in fact, 2 4s. As you look over, you see... Make one Arcana check. You have disadvantage because of the 4s.
Okay. 12!
Okay. With this, you can see that this is some clearly magical stuff. Wait. I'm sorry. I forgot there was a reason you should have had advantage and that cancel out. So that should have been the 19.
Great!
Damn it. As you look at it though, you see marks on it that look somewhat familiar. You can't decipher them. They're kind of just these runes carved into the box. It almost looks kind of like a Jedi holocron from Star Wars, just with these weird weird engravings and markings on it. But then carved into it's a dark metal. You see just these strange markings that vaguely remind you of when you were in the place with the undersea lab with the Leviathan. Leviathan, the matriarch.
So they're reminiscent of the psionics in association with.
Reminiscent. You can't piece them together what exactly, but you get a vague, like, at least something about these is a little bit similar to them. And the box is probably like a 5 by 5 by 5 cube. Inches, not feet.
Is it trapped?
Fucking huge.
Is it what?
Trapped?
Do you go to check for traps?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and check.
24.
There seems to be some kind of trigger mechanism to it.
Okay. Okay, is there like some pen and paper around?
Some pen and paper? Yeah. Or you don't see it, but if you go through the drawers, you would probably find one pretty quickly.
Okay, I kind of like motion towards the pen and paper, and then to Ode, and I say, I'm gonna write, like, kind of through like write on it, and then I'm gonna like, and then put 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
I seriously had shadow step this whole. It's like my whole thing for being a shadow monk.
So you could have gotten here without me even opening the window.
Yep.
That's
I could have let you in. It's fine. Now there are vents.
Now there are events.
Okay, Kezia, as you open one of the drawers, you do see pen and paper, but you also just see something else.
Oh.
It looks
okay.
it looks a little bit akin to, it has kind of a trigger mechanism like a hand crossbow. You don't see any of those what look like small ball bearings or whatever that weird pump siphon sack thing is, but you do see that just resting in there, partially disassembled. But yeah.
I have itchy fingers.
You have no idea what that is. You see the trigger and you're like, that kind of look, what?
The itchy fingers. Is there a holster or like something that looks like I can hold it?
Nah, not immediately. Not that you can.
There's a gun in their house without.
Okay, I'm gonna look
different
for
parts of the gun.
actually I
different
kind of
drawers.
motion Ode over. I'm like, and I motion Ode over, and I give her the pen and paper, and I kind of whisper, Can you trace the symbols? Can you copy them for Morak?
Mm-hmm. Ode nods, and then she reaches into her bag and pulls out a crayon, and it does the thing where you like put the paper over the thing and just like crayon.
I was hoping you would have that. Yeah, that works.
Crayon.
Oh, it's like, can we take it?
I mean, I don't know if it's a. Okay, the real question is if it's a trap, if it's touch-based. Wait, if it's touch-based by a person is different than it's being touch-based by magic. So I could always, and I cast Mage Hand.
So wait, I want to know. So I was trying to ask, like, should we just take it? Like, should we just throw it in our bag?
Yeah, but I want to see if it's a touch-based trigger mechanism. So I kind of motion get.
Okay, I'll keep going through the drawers.
Let's go through the drawers first, just to see if there's, or like the room as a whole, and then we'll touch this last.
Okay.
Can we do that, David?
Absolutely. Roll, both of you roll investigation.
Oh.
26.
Yep.
Fuck. Ode, the first drawer you go in, you just see what the audience understands as a gun, but you don't know what a gun is, so you're just like, what the fuck?
Another.
So then I think like I
The
immediately
original.
close it and don't care, and I open the next drawer that has like 40 different colors of paper in it, and I'm like, oh, this
You
is
see
important.
so many official
I individually
forms.
look through each blank sheet of paper, being like, I know this is a blank sheet of paper, but the next one might have secret information on it. So Ode's like flipping through a blank notebook for several minutes.
Excellent. Kezia, as you go through with that 26, the first thing you go through, you see, it almost looks like an accounting book for just different supplies back and forth that the Weaves Guard seem to be purchasing and then handing off to different things. With that 26, I will say that you're able to notice that the Weave-Scarred seem to be passing something along to the Skinny Walker gang. You're not sure what exactly, or at least it's like disguised as just nonsense random shit, but you see they are passing something off to people as a member of that gang. It doesn't say the Skinny Walker gang, but it says names that you just happen to recognize from your time here a few years ago.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
Yes. 2.
The next thing, as you kind of just go down the list that you see, is correspondence between the High Speaker and the High Inquisitor, who, after going through a few of the letters, the first couple are nothing that crazy, but after the third or fourth letter, you do realize that you are in the High Inquisitor's office right now. And then, more than that, you see that him talking about the Liberation Festival in town is in about 4 days. Amir does not... There's basically just a back and forth between the Speaker and the Inquisitor about how much focus should be put into it, how much time they can... It basically just arguments between the two about, like, we're trying to do PR and recruiting versus this man who clearly just wants to get out and hunt mages and does not want to have to go do a fucking event. As you go through.
Closer and
Anything about the cube or about the wizard attack that happened recently?
Yeah.
You see a few notes regarding the festival of just like, in spite of the wizard attack, we are not going to shut this down. And the wizard attack, roll a straight d20.
Roll luck.
Roll luck. Or if you burn your luck point, you instantly get it, because that's what luck is.
By the way, Mary's asking how your foot is so
Oh, I
dirty.
guess I don't get it.
Unfortunately with that, it's just kind of back and forth. Anything else, there's a lot of letters and just a lot of bullshit that just sorting through it all in a quick time frame is not going to work.
Great.
I'm gonna say you get one more thing, so I'm gonna say you notice more letters between the Speaker, the Inquisitor, and just someone named Shulsa. I'm gonna add that. And as you go through it, it kind of just remarks that some of their new acquisitions that they're referring to are being very resistant to questioning, and just kind of suggest a few suggestions between just should they be taken care of or should they just be held for longer to see if they can break. And it seems like there's just indecision between whoever the Speaker, whoever the Shulsa character is, and the Inquisitor about the direction to move forward. Both of you roll perception. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, shit.
Mary, while you're looking around Ode, while you're looking around just at the paper, you eventually realize this is some nice fucking paper. But there's no information on it about where to find more paper. But eventually you close the cabinet, and your ears just prick up for just a second as you hear just something coming from outside. It's very distant, but it almost sounds like steps.
Okay.
I grab Kezia's arm and I point where the sound is.
Okay, I'm gonna use my mage. I'm gonna grab a bag, put it in her hands, and then use mage hand to put all of the letters and the box into her bag.
Roll sleight of hand for the box.
You have advantage.
Ode will grab the paper, the
26.
nice papers from the desk.
Of course.
Nice.
Ah,
shit.
nice.
And into the bag.
Okay.
And then I
You very carefully place the box into the bag. No immediate effect. And you place all the letters as well. And Ode steals all the fucking paper.
Oh, and the pistol. Pistol goes in too. I was gonna grab it earlier. I wanted to make sure that was noted. Pistol goes in too.
God, David gave us a gun.
Oh,
Did.
and
no ammo.
while Kezia is like shoving the pistol in her bag, Ode will like let her do that, but then just kind of lift her up and put her back in.
Yes, I was actually gonna ask for that too. Back into the vent, close the vent, and Ode goes out the window.
Wait, did y'all make sure to make it look like you didn't?
They
Oh.
stole all the letters, his gun, and his
Everything.
paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no. If we're gonna take the box, we're taking everything.
Wait, are we leaving? Because I remembered I have a shadow step, so we can like keep trying to explore inside the building.
Okay.
Make an acrobatics check. Oh, you're just helping her in the vent. Never mind.
If we're planning on doing this, then we should just leave all the stuff. We should have just.
Well, we took all the stuff. You're in the vent. I'm out the window. We'll reconvene outside on the side of the wall.
Okay.
I go out
Done
the
is
window
done.
and close it behind me, but then I want to see if someone comes in.
I'm closing the vent and I'm listening.
Roll stealth, both of you.
Hey, am I still within her range of 30?
Yeah. Just.
Oh,
27.
thank God for Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
35.
35.
Never again. Never again.
We blew a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
As you guys get out there, and Kezia, as you pull the vent up and cover your tracks, you see Ode just shadow step her way out, having remembered she can do that, and closing the window.
I was literally going to open the window again. Thank you for reminding
That is so funny.
But you close the window, and do you guys do anything to, like, disguise that you ransacked the desk?
Yeah, we closed the drawers.
Okay.
That's it.
Knock everything else over so that he doesn't think about the desk being empty.
As
He's
you
gonna break the lamp, light the place on fire.
As you guys make your hasty getaway, you Ode, if you're peering in, make a perception check.
I am.
And I'm listening and looking. I guess you said there was like a small little.
Yeah, Kezia, you make a
Okay.
perception check as well.
We're so gonna get caught and killed. 20.
I mean, I'm surprised we immediately stole everything from this guy's desk, but I'm here for
2 fingers, okay?
As you guys
There's gonna be consequences.
We should
As
just-
you guys close this vent, close the window, you see the door handle shake for a moment and then open. And inside, you see walk a tall man with kind of palish skin. Very defined facial hair. The face kind of looks like Keanu Reeves in John Wick 1. But very tall. Even from here, you both can see he is still clearly wearing like very nice armor underneath what amounts to a fucking duster. And you see him walk towards his desk. As you see him walk towards the desk, Kezia, how many cabinets did you fucking raid?
I rolled a 26 on my investigation.
But how many did you raid? Put a number to it.
Roll a
How many
D.
cabinets are
all
Six.
of
There's like multiple filing cabinets, library shelves, and then the desk.
Okay, I'll answer this one. All of them except 2.
All right.
Wait, I feel like we didn't take random shit from the filing cabinet.
We did.
No, you
we
did.
just put the letters. That way we
You
could
did.
look over them more in detail, because
You
David
took
said
his
that there
tax
wasn't very
documents.
much
You're just-
time to look it over.
You just took his
So-
W-2s.
Okay,
You took his 401k check.
Just evil.
David, really quick.
Yes.
Because you
Password
stated that there wasn't that much time to look over the letters. That was the only reason I took it. Did I just take the letters that I read, or did I take?
I assumed you took like just a shitload of letters that you were like
yeah.
to
Okay, good.
to Keanu Reeves but hates magic. To Keanu Reeves but hates magic. From Keanu Reeves but hates magic.
I I feel like actually seeing this person go to their desk, Ode will shadow step to the ground and will actually pull out one of his sheets of paper and a pen.
Okay.
Wait, to what ground?
Like down
To
first
the
floor, like ground level.
Oh, okay.
Outside.
Okay.
Kezia, as you look over, you see him go over to his desk, take a seat, and begin and pull out the shelf that once had the gun in it. Fuck. He slams it and and runs towards his door.
Ode, on the ground, thinks for a moment, and she writes on the paper, our alliance is over. The walkers will rule this city.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she shadow steps back up and then quickly looks into the office to see if it's...
You see the door is wide open and you can hear commotion coming from outside. No one immediately in view, though.
Okay, Ode will very stealthily shadow step, but crouching so that she enters the room, crouching behind the desk.
Okay.
And she'll put the paper on the desk and then shadow step out.